Hello, I hope all you well. Welcome to my live streaming. Come and join with me and let's go draw art together. If you never draw the pencil color art, I'm here to showing you how to make them better, how to draw with a pencil color, and I will helping you step by step, showing you all details what you have to look after when you draw them. And let's go draw together. Is a pencil art, and this one giving you much better result as well. It's like a more adding the details, more you chances create the much better art. And always when you do pencil color, remember sharpening your pencil is important as well. Like more you sharpening your pencil, more you taking your time, more you chances create a much better result. And follow your reference, all the time I'm saying follow your reference. More you follow the reference, more you chances create much better art. Because they have make sure the petal or each petal have to draw nicely the shape and details. Like a more shape, more details, more you can get much better. This is just adding the sketching it like a little bit, building up the colors. Like the more you do it, more you can get much better result. End of the day, you're creating art which one you like, right? Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Shakira and I'm based in London, and we here to drawing the uh, pencil art. Come and learn with me and draw with me, and we're doing this step by step, building up the layers and layers. And always take your time when you draw them. It's a slow process. It's not like a fast, it's slow process, but in the end you will get much better result. And just adding the details. Like more details, more shape, more you can get much better in return. And take your own time. It's not racing, it's just like slow process. Like one stroke, every stroke count, how you draw them. And I always look at my reference. Now more looking at the reference, more it can get much better result. And shape of the petal. Hi everyone. Thank you for everybody who joined with me. And just adding the details. Details matter, right? More details, more shape. If you use a darker color, do not press. Very adding the gently mixing the colors. Hi, how are you? And just see, I'm just very lightly building up. Like a more, thank you for following me. Thank you, appreciate your help. Thank you. It's a darker pencil, but do very light hand, do not press your pencil, because if you want to achieve the best result, very gentle mixing it. Just adding a very lightly. When you start adding a lightly, where you need it, add the dark line. Otherwise, do not press at all. And just when the edge is like that, just press your pencil and do the edges very gentle. This we need to look amazing in the edges. And make sure that when you see the edges and the main bit, this petal edges and that bit, that one will be stand out compared to other thing. It's not that much matter. Matter is like out your petal, outside or inside the petal. They both side, it need to be very neatly done. It doesn't look like a smudge with the another petal. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. And always get some sort of towel or something, just wipe it off. That's the main aim. Only make sure press very lightly, but it's like blending together. That's the aim we're looking for, right? And make sure mixing the color is important as the other thing as well. And it will take time, you know. This is a nice, if you want to create nice art, more details, you need to take your time and slowly mixing it together. Please make sure if you use a darker pencil, lighter pencil, then combining it together, but they mix together. It's not like they're separate, but mixed together, but they still give you little bit shades, shadow of the colors. Hi everyone, thanks for whoever just joining me, and just mixing it. Because some places like a little bit thicker line, which one we want. Because that one is in standout. It's just like making a shape of the petal. And look at your reference all the time. That's the main aim for your art. It's building up, more building up the layers after layers, the more you can get much better result. And this one is doing this like a petals inside, but they give you a little bit darkness, then give you nice shape as well. Hello, hi everyone, thanks who just joined with me. and mixing it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kajista. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just mixing it. It will take time because the more bigger petal, the more take a little bit longer. But it's slowly building up, then getting a less and less timing because you're getting a speed up because you're practicing it. And just mixing it. It's combining with the different color combination. When you start mixing it, and you can see the difference. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. And come and draw with me as well. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'm happy to answer you. And slowly, can you see age is important as well? And do not just do a little bit and leave it. You have to keep blending the color. More you blending the color, more get softer, more get easier for you to get the best result. You will get the nice result, but you need to be confident. Yes, it will work. It will work. Trust me, because I learned with the practice. That's I always say. Practice make you perfect. Hi everyone. Hi Tom. Thank you for joining. Thank you. And just mixing it. You will get a much nicer shape and details. That's the aim for. That's the aim, to get a much better result. And get a little bit darker pencil again, because you have to keep moving around your pencil. You don't have to be keep same color, because it's a kind of red, lighter red, darker red is combination of the different color of red family, right? But they are dark, light, all this color. And thank you whoever just joined me. I'm Shakira and I'm based in London, and I'm here to showing you how to draw the better art, showing you step by step, helping you as well. If you have any question, please, you can ask me as well. Love to know anybody have any opinion, anything about my art. And this side is a little bit look darker. I have a little bit darker color as well. You see, just adding the darker color. A little bit darker color, not too much, but dark enough to give you much better result. and just keep building up. Make sure it's not any gap left. They're all blending and make them smooth out. Hi everyone, welcome to my live streaming. If you're just joining me, I'm Shakira, by the way, and I'm based in London. And ask me any question about art. I'm here to talk about for art, and we're drawing the what they call pencil color art. Now, it's like each petal I'm doing it one at a time instead of doing it all in one go. One at a time drawing, they give you much better result as well. And the shape. And always you need to take your time and slowly building up. Hi everyone, thanks for whoever joining me. I'm Shakira and I'm based in London, and here I'm showing you some of the technique how to achieve the best result. And now doing the edge of the petal, and make sure the shape that every petal I'll take my time and draw them. And sharpening your pencil, that's another thing to remember. Hi Adam, hi Sakib, hi everyone, and just mixing it. And make sure if it's tiny petal, you need to be concentrate. Do not think it's a small petal. We just do without giving a detail. That details is important as well. Small petal. And get the pen. Just like keep mixing it, try to figuring out how you can show that this tiny petal as well. That's why I say everything is matter when you draw them, tiny or big, or is only line. Everything matter when you draw them. Hi everyone. Shapes, details, everything matter when you draw them. In a more shape, more detail, more you can get much better your art. And take your time very slowly building up the layers. Thank you for liking, thank you for your support, thank you for your help, thank you. And just mixing it. It's like you need at least 30 to 18 30 40 layers, then you can see the difference because they kept building up the layers. But it look nice when they start blending. You enjoy drawing it because they're blending it, they're giving a much better result as well. And go like that, because some petal is going all the way around. It's like now flower blooming, you start with a small one, they're getting bigger petal. and just go. You see, just make sure that my outline is neat and clean before I start adding the more details and just building up. Very lightly adding the color first. First layer is going to be very, at least 4 or 5 layers, very gentle. Then start. You can see the difference, and just mixing it. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Shakira, and here I'm doing some of my art. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. I have a good collection on my TikTok shop. If you wanted to browse, you can browse my collection on the site, and just mixing it. Holding a pencil very lightly. Do not hold the pencil, then you can get very strong mark. That one is no good idea to draw. And just building up. Like details matter, right? More details, more you have much better result as well, right? First, just build up the layers yours. Then you can see what another detail you can add on top. Hello. Hi everyone. Hello. Hi everyone. Sorry about that. I'm just looking for something. Hi everyone. How are you? I hope all you well. And just mixing it. It's just adding the details. And make sure the shape is important, right? When you add the shape and details, they're giving you much better result as well. And make sure the outline is important as well as another thing as well. Hi Anna, how are you? And just building up. And just when you start building it, then you can work a little bit faster as well. Like the more you trying to get better result, the more you can get much better you can get art. And looking at your reference, that one is important as well. All the time looking at your reference and look at which petal going where. And it's like they all petal is matter, you know how they are going in top of each other, creating a much better art. And just mixing it. And I'm keep looking at the details. Always say the details matter when you draw them. More you add the details, the more What do you mean get the graph to color? I just look at my images and draw them. I don't make any graph on my paper. I just do freehand everything. I draw freehand. I don't make any graph on my art. It's all freehand to draw. Yeah, the graph I think mostly for the if you can have a face or creating the somebody's, it's like an animal, the shape, exact shape looking. This one is a freehand art and just building up. You can come and join with me every time I'm here. Hi, how are you? I'll come here to showing you my art and talk about the technique as well, helping you how to achieve the better result as well. Not only art, you learn how to do. Thank you so much. Yeah, is my pencil color art, and I'm just trying to getting a look realistic as I can, adding a bit of more details. More details, the more you have much better result, and just building up them. Just when you start building up them, then get much better result. If you think my art good enough, you can give likes or stay with me. Ask me any question. I'm happy to reply. And just blending it. And this bit getting darker. Me too, love flower. You can visit there. You can see what I'll create. Everything I'll create by nature. Is every art is designed by me, and I love flower, and you can see my whole collection based on flowers. You can visit. You can visit my site. You can see it. What I'll create. Yes, it is my full-time job because I have a brand called Shakku, and you can see my old collection on TikTok because I'll make the design and then create the product out of it, but send it to manufacturer. I don't do it draw myself. I design them and then send it to them and just mixing it, and I'll come every day, right? But I'll come every day helping other people who can draw on their own time and just mixing it. It's slowly getting us slow mixing it together. Thank you. No, I'm not, because this one is one of my dream to get success on the art, but it's very slow procedure, getting, because more I need the followers and subscriber. People see how many followers, subscriber, then they believing you these days. How many you have a knowledge or everything these days doesn't count. Following, subscriber, how is your engagement with the people? That's why I mainly come to showing them my art, and same time I'm making something for my product for my brand, and just coding it like that. Like more you do it slowly, more you had much better result as well. Hi everyone. I hope all you well. Welcome to my live streaming. Come and learn with me as well. Honestly, I buy from Casa Art and online. I think John, Johnny Art. I think that one my daughter suggest me that one. Or this day I'll find one of in Covent Garden. They have a nice art shop. They have amazing stuff. Yeah, I just and sometimes some art I bought it from Amazon as well. But that come out quite nice. It's gouache. I bought the whole 110 color block, but they are quite value for money. Because the art product is quite expensive. It doesn't come cheap. If you don't using it, it doesn't last that long. Some colors, especially gouache, this sort of. Oh, thank you for your support. Thank you. Yeah, gouache doesn't last that long on tube, but this block one is very good. It's lasting. We create quite lots of art with this one, and just mixing it, and always taking your time. Don't do rushing it. If people start rushing it to get more and more, you can draw the art. But what's the point? You can't use it because quick art is like abstract, is not have any details. Detailed arts look much nicer as well. People like it as well. You like yourself as well. And just mixing it. Like shape. Make sure the shape is important as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your lovely comment. Thank you. And just mixing it. Just adding the detail. When it start with the darker line out there and then building up. When you start mixing it, then you can see the difference. And always take your time slowly building up the layers after layers. And get the darker pencil. If you want, then it's quite. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Zara. Thank you. And just at the edges of the a flower, just edges, and just have a line, dark line. Not too much, just a bit dark line. Thank you. Thank you for your support. You can feel free to follow me. Feel free to share my art. And just make sure the edge is a little bit darker. Because we want to be like stand out your petal. That's the aim for the outline of the flower. And just building up, just slowly adding the color. Thank you. Thank you, Zara. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just mixing it. And sharpening your pencil all the time. I think sharpening your pencil, that's important as well. Thank you, Zara, following. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And if you go darker pencil, do not press too much dark color. You need very subtle color. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And look at my TikTok shop as well. I have a beautiful collection as well. If you're looking for any notebook, any art print, or any tea towel or scarf, everything is designed by me. And just mixing it. When you start blending it, then you're getting a much better result. Make sure that when you use a darker color, do not press. Just at the edges of the dark color. The shape is matter, right? And just blending it, just edges of the petal. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Thank you. And just mixing it. Mixing is a main thing, when you start blending. Hi Kia, how are you? And just mixing it. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm alright. Just busy today. Is my shopping day, right? I'll go for shopping and now come back live. I can't believe it. I just think, oh, it's Friday. It just looked like yesterday is another last week, but it's week going so fast. It's just like it's days going very fast. Yes, yeah, I went for shopping, did my food shopping. Fridays are my food shopping. So I just done my shopping and come here now join for life. Yes, obviously, and because we need the food, right? Because I'll do once a week. I don't do every day, and I don't like online food shopping. But online food shopping always comes something different they put, and I don't like it. The choice, and you can choose from your hand. What you want. If you go on your own, yes, grocery shopping, yes, because when you pick them up, then is there good food or not good food. If you do online, they pick them up. They don't check the fruit is nice or cooked, but ready to eat. Some is coming out very. You have to wait for a few days to but ready for you can eat. And just mixing it. Thank you, Kia. Thank you. And just mixing it. How is your flower? Looking at in Instagram, it looks so nice. It looks so nice. Can't wait to see it finish. Yeah, they don't check it, right? They just pick them up, this one, and in the end you get all sort of thing come. And by mistake you forget, we don't want to, if they don't have it, we don't want another fruit. You get something different. Yes, literally each day, because it's pencil color. It'll take time. It doesn't. You don't get straight away result. Look, this one I'm taking. It's nearly 2 weeks I'm doing it, but it's slowly mixing is slowly getting a much better result. It's beginning. It's just look like nothing. When you start mixing it, then you can see the difference. And just mixing it, and try to mix with different colors, kind of similar of the same color family, and just mixing it. It's just like art. You need to practice, like More you practice, more you can get much better result. And just mixing it slowly, slowly, you can building up the layers. You don't realize how many layers you're doing it. You think you're doing one layer, in the end you end up at least 30, 40 layers, because you keep blending it in same flower petals, and it doesn't realize how many layers you already added on top. And just mixing it. This pencil color look nice, but you need to practice. Like more practice, more you have much better result. It's adding a darker color, they're giving you much. Because darker color just showing that, because it's a very dark rose, and they usually a little bit darker color shadow coming on top. That's one I needed as well. Yes. Did you see that much difference, right? Because you can see when you're mixing the pencil, creating a quite lots of dust, and the dust spreading on your paper, and your sketch doesn't rub off, because the sketch saves them. Because when your hand heat touch the paper, and your sketch go rub off, if you put paper, that will protect your sketch as well, and doesn't get, if you color one, if you put your hand, the hand heat doesn't melt your art, at least you protect with the paper. It's only tiny tip, it'll helping you to create the much better art, right? And mixing it, doesn't matter if you take 1 week to create one flower, but take your time. Oh no, I'm thinking to you, do you learn something from me? That's making me happy. Yes, I have some sort of thing. I help other people, because you wanted to learn, right? Then you will get it any tip easily. And just mixing it slowly, slowly mixing it. Do not press your pencil. Always gentle, and hold the pencil that way. Holding that way, doing it, they're making a loss of sharp line, and that one is no, 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 no. And just mixing it. And sharpening your pencil all the time. Sharpen your pencil. That's the important thing as well, because when you sharpen the pencil, they're mixing quite very well, and it's giving a much better result as well. And always take your time and do slowly, and look at your reference. Reference is most important thing. Thank you, Monelli. It's because when you look at your reference, they will give you much better result as well. Because sometimes you're just busy drawing it, you forget to see your reference. When you start seeing your reference, then make a difference, coming out much better result. as well. Because I'm talking to you, I forgot to look at, then I know I'm doing something missing out. You have to keep checking it, keep looking at. Thank you, Kia, to sharing. Thank you. Just mixing it. Like more, it's like a very tiny black you're doing trim, but you have to keep mixing it. Because that one is important as well. Yeah, TikTok few days is very quiet. I don't know. And sometimes it's very good, sometimes is people, depending on people how busy they are. And keep mixing it. And look at your details. Details is, thank you, Auntie G. Thank you. And just mixing it. Yeah, it's very quiet. And just adding it details. And get the towel and just wipe it off. More you more you just make neat art, they will, you can get much better result. And just mixing it. Like color combination, more color combination you add them, the more you have much better result. And just mixing it. And get the towel, always just clean up. When you can see they're blending it, they're getting a much softer, much easier to do it. Yeah, the black giving a little bit cut off, the giving is like a negative space. And just mixing it. Because you need how many layers you can do. Thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you. It's how many you do the details. And just keep mixing it. Yeah, that one is harder because it's like you don't want too much black, but not too light black. It's like combination. That one is always the key on especially rose art. And just mixing it. That taking a little bit longer time to adding that details. And very lightly blending it, not too much. I know you can't see it, but they will work. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me and learn with me and draw with me as well. Be here to draw the pencil color art, shape and details. Everything matter when you draw. Keep looking at your details, shape. That one you can create much better art. And we start the beginning, start with a light color, then it's a build up. And I need to see my reference. I make sure I follow my reference. That's always I say following the reference is important as well as drawing as well. And going like that shape. Because one petal is very tiny. It's just like make them something nicer. Hi, how are you? Look, how are you? And gently just adding the layers. That more you gentle do it, more you had much better result. And just mixing it. And make sure the edges of the petal is neat and clean as well. And sharpening your pencil, that another thing to remember. That's why they always sharpening your pencil is a good way to draw, because that way you can get much better clean edges as well and blend together as well. And get the darker color, this darker color, the edge. Make sure the edge of the petal neat and clean as well, because that's end, because they separate the petal. And darker pencil, you have to be very be careful, because you don't want too much pressing your pencil darker color, but do it gentle. Then add that color on top. Adding a details. And just mixing it. And do not press your pencil. Do very gentle. Yes, apply lightly, yes. And if it isn't mixing it, but keep trying. Thank you for your lovely comment. Can feel free to join me, my life. Feel free, follow me or look at my TikTok shop. I have a beautiful collection as well. And but thank you for your lovely comment. Thank you. You're here. You're a superstar. Thank you for your comment. And just adding it. Just mixing. Then we start mixing it. They're getting a much better result. The pencil is quite good, because you're making a very tiny mark. If it's different color, then it's like a blending is going to be. If you add different color, the shading going different. But pencil one, you can fix it if you have a little bit mistake or anything. Just mixing it. More you mix it, more you get much better result. And get the towel and just always wipe it off. And see, only small bit it taking a longer time because you're adding a keep details after details. When it is using a details after details, they're creating a much better result. Always think how to achieve better result. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for your support. And just mixing it. And get a little bit darker. Make sure until you're satisfied with your result, then you start another petal. Do not keep starting the different layers. At the moment it look like very little bit dark, but it will go settle down. I'm adding another light layers on top. This is the end. More layers, more you had much better result. And just mixing it. Now this one is satisfied with your things. Now start another one. And just start doing it. Yeah, me too. I'm not cooking today. Today is my shopping day. I'm not cooked today. It's very tiring. What are you eating tonight? Having a nice anywhere special you going, or any nice takeaway? Just mixing it. Oh wow, that's good. What's he cooking today? Any special? He's a good cook? Oh, that's good. As a fish, sometimes it's not easy to cook. This fish is very delicate, and if you don't know how to cook fish, they get disaster as well. But your husband is good if you know about how to cook fish. And mixing it. It's beginning is look like that, then start mixing it, then getting a completely different change. Oh, that's good. You're trying it. That's good. Then you can sit on the sofa, like he said, watch TV, and just wait for your dinner, right? Living in London is no is quite sometimes very tiring finding the good food or getting a takeaway. Because if you live in a different place, less restaurant, the less choice is better. Yeah, me too. I love cooking as well. The cooking take at least your time, right? It isn't like straightforward from the fridge. And I don't cook freeze. I don't cook the frozen food. I'll cook every day fresh. Because I'm a little bit fussy about my food. I like fresh everything. I'll get the meat. I get the frozen, and then take them out because you have to go all the way there. But I take them out frozen and then start from the scratch. We have to do in TikTok and YouTube how to cook the nice food. So many people cooking it. I think people more enjoy watching cooking than art, right? And just mixing it. Okay, I think you the person only here. I don't know anybody coming joining today. It's a little bit disappointed. And mixing it. I'll be back here. No, it's fine. I'm just quickly grab my tea. I'll be back in 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Just get my cup of tea. Yeah, everyone is fine. How are you? Did I know you, Mariam? And just mixing it. Just adding the slowly, adding the details. And edges maybe make it more. And make sure the shape and the details is matter when you're adding the colors and everything. Like a more detail, more shape, more you have much better result. And always say look at your reference. More reference, more you have much better result. And just adding a very gentle details and mixing it. This is a pick petal, will take a little bit longer, but in the end you're getting a much better result as well. Very gently. Walaikum assalam. Aya, how are you? When it start becoming a very strong color, then you're getting a much better looking. We can see starting from there to there is look difference because they're start mixing a color. They're changing a much smoother as well. Because we want to smooth and softer layer, then you can blending easily. Like more you blending it, more you can get much better result as well. Like a shape, details, everything matter right when you draw them. And always put some sort of paper underneath. That one is protecting your art. Sometimes you by mistake your hand touch on your sketch or anything. For that reason, be careful. Put some sort of paper or tissue underneath your hand so your sketch will survive. And just adding a building of them layers. Because more you slowly building up, more you had much better result. Okay, this is edges we need to be get. The edges we need to be get a little bit darker. Thank you for liking, thank you for your support. You can feel free to follow me, feel free to ask me any question. I'm happy to reply. And just adding it details after details. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for your gift. Thank you so much. And just mixing it, the layers and layers. Thank you. Make sure the edges is. Thank you. Feel free to follow me, ask me any question. I'm happy to reply. And make sure the edges you need to be a little bit darker color. That way will stand out as well. It's like when you do darker color shadow, then it's lifted up your petal. And just adding our details. Thank you, Robert. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And just adding the lead. Thank you for your help. I know I'm drawing rose and I'm getting a rose flower. That's cool, right? And just adding a, like more you add the detail at edge of the petal, just blending the color, giving it the shape. Yes, perfect. And just mixing it. And make sure adding the edges with a little bit darker color, they will stand out. Because first prepare outside and then start another color on top and then blending together. And just mixing it. Very light-handed, not too much pressing it. Thank you. I know I like rose. I like rose, but after drawing long time, the rose flower, I draw all sort of flower. You know, I got so many flower, different flower I draw. Oh, you back? Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Yeah, I draw so many flower, different. Which one I never expect. I draw just like ginger plant. Who draw ginger plant? Because I went in Barbados. Look at the flower. They're quite nice. They're moving leaf like that, and the flower coming up is quite nice. I say yes. I need to draw that one, but I didn't draw easy flower rose. And people ask, have you got rose? I never think about rose flower, right? Now drawing rose, I say, yeah, this one is missing on my collection. And just mixing it. And make sure that no do not look very dark. Shadows look like very subtle. If you're not mixing, just keep mixing it, then getting a softer and get easily. See, everybody love rose flower. It's not only me, the crazy person, like flower, rose flower, but quite lots of people like the rose flower, right? They make you happy, right? The happy flower, this one. And just mixing it. And it's so many different type of roses. I think if I start collection with the roses, it's so many. If you ever have a chance to go Chelsea Flower Show, they have a collection, so many. Yes, they are. They are so beautiful and they are coming so many different color. You know, I see all color flower. I never see black rose. I never have a chance to see the black rose. That one too cool to draw, right? Black rose. This is hard because they have a, how I can make the black rose with the black shadows and everything. That one will be going to be very challenging to do. And mixing it. Do not worry about if you're not blending it. It will take time. You like white rose. That's interesting. But white rose is nicer, but is I think you white rose nicer, but you need to be black paper to draw white rose, then you can see the details. Or maybe background need to be color, then you can see the what you're drawing, right? And just mixing it. And sharpening your pencil is another thing to remember. Like more you sharpening your pencil, then more you can get much better result. And it's like I'm just moving out my pencil, like this color is all kind of red family, but they are different shade of the color. And keep it's like a pencil color, you need to practice, more practice, more you learn yourself. I'm using this one, Luminance Grandage brand. They're giving nice effect as well. Can you see that? They're coming a little bit shine as well on your art. And feel free to browse my TikTok shop if you want any product to purchase anything. They all my design, they all designed by me, and they made in UK. Because I have so many products, I just put a little bit, then you can have a taste what's my what to say my product look like. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. I'm happy to reply. Yeah, that one, some of the product quite nicely made it, the quality always a very thing, always curious about my quality. I don't compromise with the quality. Because if it's a nice luxury premium product, there is need to be that quality. And we have to make sure whichever supplier use, we don't go shortcut, don't get, they pay very well for their job. And just mixing it. Make sure this blending. Yeah, I like this one. They're giving you, I got one pencil case, I think nearly 20 years old, but still working very well. And then I buy that one. They work quite nicely. Yeah, I prefer that one. But I didn't use it, but I bought one or two pencil, but I don't like the mixing. It's like investing something good on your product. and just mixing it. And you can see the difference when I'm drawing it, giving a much better sheen as well, look nicer as well. And just mixing it. Make sure they blend it very well when you do that. When it's blending very well, they're giving much better effect as well. The more blending, more slowly do it, more you get much better result. Like a shape, details, everything matter, right? More draw them, more have a shape, more have a detail, the more you can get much better result. Oh, hello जी, कैसे हो? कितने टाइम बाद से? How are you? How is Mumbai? Because I was thinking yesterday, I said I didn't see you a long time. How is your Mumbai? Everything okay? How is the monsoon weather? And just adding the details. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just busy because I'm opening my new first boutique in London. To just that one is busy for that one and coming live every day as usual. Trying to creating an art all the time, making something. And how is you do the painting, right? You do the poster, right? How is it going? And get the towel and just wipe it off. Always wipe it off, any dust or anything building up. Oh, George, oh, that's great. Yeah, oh, that's great. And I got loyal people here. Thank you. Yeah, just come every day, 1 or 2 hour maximum. Because in evening, my cooking time as well. So I just come before the cooking. Hello, hi. Hi, Anam. Still raining in India or stop the raining season? And mixing it. It's not pastel. It's the coal luminance pencil. They give you a little bit shining effect. And make sure the edges of the Oh, it's raining now. Yeah, I heard in the thingy they're showing this got lots of raining as well. That's good because you need it. Otherwise, getting hotter and hotter. We get hotter as well in London. So hot. This week is better. Otherwise, hotter than India. Like we got nearly 40 degrees. That hot. And at least Mumbai, they got hotter. They got 33, 35, right? And just mixing it. You just mix. When you start mixing it, then getting a smoother and softer. And adding a tiny detail in a tiny details, that one is matter. And mixing it. Make sure they blend very well whenever you do that. Because blending is important as everything. Yes, like more blending, more shape, more details, more you can get much better result. Make sure they mix very well when you do that. Yeah, kind of, because in evening I like English breakfast tea, and in the morning Indian tea. Is hot water with the flavor of the tea bags. In the morning I had a proper Indian tea. Cook in slow cook for at least half an hour to make them nice strong tea. But daytime on English breakfast tea. And adding the details. And shape. Make sure this one is like a little bit shaped, showing it is a little bit lighter color. That's the aim. If you want, get a little bit whiter color. Yeah, it's quite easy to make and it's quite nice. I don't put any spice. I just make tea bag, sugar, milk, quarter water, the 3/4 milk. It's like a half cup water, the 1 cup milk, and let it cook very gentle heat for half an hour. By that time, I do my prayer and everything, and that time my tea will be ready. The taste is nice. It's like a espresso, Indian espresso. And just adding it. Because if I'll drink this tea in daytime, I can't sleep because it's getting very strong. That's why daytime English breakfast tea is very light. It's not too strong. And that at a shape. Make sure the shape is important. Hi Tessa, how are you? After a long time. And adding that, make sure that details matter, right? All the time. If using a darker color, make very gentle, not too much pressing your pencil. Very lightly pressing your pencil. But you need just a little bit black shadow, not too black, but a little bit blackish shadow. And just mixing it. When that way you can build up the layers, more like a more building up the layers, more you can get much better result. And always try to make the line straight as you can. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your support. Thank you. I'm just mixing it. So I'm not pressing that you can't see it, but you need to have a little bit softer lace. And that way you can build up the lace, then you can get much better result. Like the more you practice, more you can achieve. When you go exam and everything, you practice to get perfect. And art, you need to practice with the color combination. Love with the colors. When you start loving with the color, you know which color go with what. Then that way you can create much better art as well. Sometimes some color doesn't like each other. Some color work very well with together. So you need to be always think how you can use the color combination. And keep mixing up the details after details. And now I'm finishing my life. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for coming and talk to me after a long time. Nice to talk to you. And see you maybe tomorrow or Monday. Bye for now. Have a lovely weekend and lovely evening. Bye for now. Bye.